Howdy there, keto friends. Let me ask you something. Do you believe in magic? Well, you should, because today on All Day I Dream About Food, we're making Keto Magic Cookie Bars. Now, when I was growing up, my father called these bars Hello Dollies, and I've also seen them called 7-layer bars. But whatever you call them, they're absolutely delicious, and I'm going to show you how to make them completely sugar-free. Traditional magic cookie bars are made with sweetened condensed milk. So our first step today is to make our keto-friendly sweetened condensed milk. So I have here 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, and I'm using a combination of 2 different sweeteners. I always like to use Swerve, so this is 1/4 cup of Swerve, and that's the powdered kind. And I also have here 1/4 cup of Boca Sweet. Now, I use these 2 different sweeteners because it gets the right consistency and it doesn't recrystallize. And we're going to whisk these together. And first we need to bring it to a boil, so I have it over medium-high heat. Once the mixture is at a full boil, you want to reduce your heat to low or medium-low and keep it at a simmer. You want to watch it carefully, making sure it's still bubbling slightly, but it doesn't boil over. You're going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes until it's reduced by about 1/3. And once your cream mixture is nicely reduced, you want to turn off the heat and you want to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Then we're going to add some xanthan gum. This helps thicken the mixture and it also keeps it from recrystallizing too much. It makes it a nice syrupy consistency. So I always start with just 1/4 teaspoon. And because xanthan gum has a tendency to clump up very quickly, what I like to do is just sprinkle it lightly over and whisk as I do it. Now, we're going to let this cool for about 10 minutes and it should become nice and syrupy and like condensed milk. If it doesn't, you can always whisk in a little more xanthan gum. And while our condensed milk is cooling, we can get working on the crust for the magic cookie bars. So here I have 1.5 cups of almond flour. And I'm putting it directly into the pan. And I'm going to break up any clumps that I see. Then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of Swerve sweetener. You can use either the granular or the powdered. They both work fine for the crust. We're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And again, we're just going to mix that up and break up the clumps as best we can. And doing it right into the pan like this means you don't dirty any extra bowls as you're making your magic cookie bars. Okay, then I like to sort of lay it out nice and evenly, and I'm pouring over 1/4 cup of melted butter. And then we can just mix that in back and forth until it's relatively uniform. And I'm using a 9x9 square pan here for my magic cookie bars. Okay, that's looking pretty even. Now we just want to use our hands to press it evenly into the bottom. And now that my crust is nicely pressed into the pan, I'm going to bake it at 325 for about 10 minutes. The crust is out of the oven, and you can see here that it is nice and golden brown just along the edges. And you do want to let it cool for 10 to 15 minutes because otherwise the chocolate chips and things are going to melt the minute they touch it. But once it is cool, you can start putting on your other toppings. So here I have 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. You don't have to use walnuts. You could use pecans, you could use almonds, you could use anything that you really like best. You just want to scatter those over. And then we have 1/2 cup of flaked coconut. So now we can add our chocolate chips. Now, Lily's just came out with some butterscotch chips. This is a big development. They aren't easy to find, but I managed to get a hold of a few bags. So I'm going to use half these and half regular chips. If you can't find these, totally fine. You could do all chocolate chips. You could do half white chocolate chips, whatever you feel like. So here I have 1/4 of the regular dark chocolate chips, and I'm going to sprinkle those over as evenly as possible. You want to make sure that every bite of the bars will get a little bit of all the goodies. And then I'm going to put on 1/4 cup of the butterscotch chips. And the final step is to pour over our sweetened condensed milk. It's nice and syrupy now, nice and thick, and it'll make a great topping. You want to try to pour it on as evenly as possible because you want good coverage all over the goodies on top. These are some jam-packed Keto Magic Cookie Bars. Now they go back in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. You're looking for a little bit of golden brown around the edges. There we go, guys. My magic cookie bars are out of the oven. They are golden and delicious. As with all baked goods, you do need to let them cool for probably about 30 minutes so that you can cut into them without them being too soft. But now we can get into them and see how they are. They smell amazing, and we'll cut right in. They are still definitely on the gooey side, which is fabulous, but not too gooey, I hope. Now let's see if we can get one of these bars out of the pan without making too much of a mess. Would you look at that? Gooey, delicious, and totally magical. For this magical keto dessert recipe and so many more, please check out alldayidreamaboutfood.com.